Hi, yeah, yeah, Thursday. Happy Thursday, and I try to keep things like Thursday to be a day where sort of like I talk about businessy things and offer you things, and I'm very happy again today because I found a venue to teach insanity. Um, I'm I'm from the 28th of September, which is my 60th birthday. It's a Wednesday. Um, I'm going to be teaching insanity at C3 Centre, which is like quite central in Cambridge, right opposite Sainsbury's, on a Wednesday and a Friday from, well, it'll be between 10 and 11. The actual lessons themselves take between about half an hour to 45 minutes, but I think at the end of it, you're going to be pretty tired and you're probably going to want to sort of like talk to me about things like technique and that sort of thing. So, anyone who's up for doing that, um, if the if the first if I say the first five people who contact me, um, their first class will be free. Um, but yeah, do that within the next sort of like before the weekend. Yeah, before the end of close of play tomorrow. Um, and likewise, I think that, and the first person out that who gets in touch with me, I'll offer them a choice of like a month free at the um, doing insanity, or an hour's personal training, an hour's meditation, or an hour's session of Reiki. So can't really say fairer than that, to be honest. Um, Anything else on my mind? Yeah, I think I really sort of. I think really I want to talk about attitude, really, and sort of like positivity and how we can sort of like change things. And I spoke before about my friend who's been sent to prison, and she rang me yesterday. She's been transferred to an open prison in Kent, and her attitude is absolutely amazing. She is so positive, and she's taking everything that's been offered to her. All the good things, of course, isn't that? And I think, in life we can't change our situation. We necessarily we can't change our situation very quick. If we haven't got a lot of money, well, we can't. We might, well, if we won the lottery maybe, but generally we can't do anything about that in immediate terms. If where we're living isn't too good, we can't necessarily change that. But what we can do, and what we can do in a heartbeat, is just to change our perspective on things, and just how you look at things, and whether you see, I mean, I ran a pub. The second pub I ran, there's a guy who used to come in, and I've never ever come across anything like it. He could everything he was negative about. You know, if it like say like today, you'd look outside and I'd say, oh, it's a nice sunny day, and you'd say, yeah, it'll probably rain this afternoon, or oh, I've had enough of this hot weather, blah blah blah. And then of course in the winter time it had enough of the cold weather, and sort of people like that, nothing is ever good enough, and consequently his life was crap. And I think if you, it comes back to again to what I was saying yesterday about gratitude. If you're grateful for the small things, that we can take a lot of pleasure in very small, in small things. Just like the children's laughter, or just a nice sunny day. A nice conversation with someone. It doesn't have to be world shattering. If we just sort of grateful for the good things that happen in our life, I think, and I think the more I think it's like there's a guy called Michael Beckwith who's he runs a sort of like I hesitate to call it a church in Los Angeles. It's completely non-denominational. But he said a thing that about the universe. He said, you know how your children, the parents say to children, if you don't stop crying, I'll really give you something to cry about. And he's kind of flipped that around and he said, the way to look at it, he said, with the universe, he said, what the universe is really saying to you is, if you keep on being grateful, I'll really give you something to be grateful about. And people, and I think this is true, people who are grateful, people who are happy, good things seem to happen to them. And I'll just sort of like finish on this, and it's back to one of my old sort of my old drums, the Secret, and she says in that success doesn't bring happiness. Happiness brings success. That success comes to happy people. And I think like that might sound a bit glib, but people who are happy, they'll take the smallest things and see those as being as being successful. Even if it's just like say someone like a nice conversation with a friend, or someone making you a nice meal, or what have you. And I think it's just keeping looking out for the good things and not getting sort of bogged down with the bad. So I think on that quite high point, really, I think I'll leave it. Okay, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.